Du toit. Three pieces of iron. I don't think I'm going to need any more torches than that. We're ready. Let's head straight down into Le Mine. This is where, once upon a lava pool, flattened all this because I'm going to make an awesome farm. Bum, bum. I can't remember where I got up to with my digging. My diggage. One path, 2 paths, 3 paths, 4 paths, 5 paths. You can see just a little twinkling torch down at the bottom. We'll see how far I got. Bum, bum, bum. Hopefully I don't get attacked by a creeper. I'd like some slimes so I can make sticky pistons. Sticky pistons. Stick them up. Pistons. Alright. Can I make a normal... Well, I use my diamond shovel. Saves a lot of time. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of coal over there, but too much hassle. Quicker just to dig. Strip mine. Holy shit, what the hell? Oh, it's anything. Get lost! Go away. Go away. I don't like you. Ah! Ah! Get out of here! Go away. So many of these things. Am I somewhere significant here where they're all of the blocks are made of these things? Bloody redstone. All I get is redstone. Is it like those things appear when you get like near the end portal, I think it is? Like everything is made of blocks that spawn those horrible wood lice? I need cobbles. Cobblestone. Condition on the shovels seem to go down so quickly. It doesn't even matter what material it's made from, they just condition goes down. Why am I doing like a 3 thing there? Should we need 2? Ah. Look at you. I can make an engine out of you. What I'm really looking for is coal. I know that's boring, but I really need here. Never get it when you need it. There was a time I would have been doing cartwheels for you, Iron, but not anymore. I don't need you. Ah, that's what I need. Loads of this. Hello, Reclusive. How are you doing, my friend? Oh, diamonds, eh? I don't need you either. But I'll have you. Just the same. Give me all your iron. And your diamonds. Weekend's going well. I finished the Outer Worlds today. So I think that's 30 plus 30, between 30 and 40 hours. Main quest line. I wasn't expecting it. I came to this bit, you know, where it says if you go past this point, you won't be able to save, you won't be able to return. Do you want to progress? And I thought, is this the end? Can this surely be the end? It was. But I think it's a game that wants you to play through a couple of times, doing different options, doing different quests. So the main quest is not too long. Ah, you're grinding on Atlas. How's the base going? You get raided by people and stuff. Yeah, it's good in the end. I think it's a very fun game. And lots still to do in it if I decide to do another playthrough. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, come on. I suppose I could go, actually, I could go to a higher level and just not worry about the... I don't need diamonds and stuff. I don't need to be down this low. Many different ways to play, yeah. Didn't realise. I was hanging around a lot on Monarch, which is one of the planets, and doing all the side quests. I feel like I did almost everything on Monarch. And then I felt like, oh, I want to push the main quest lines forward. And as soon as I decided to do that, I kind of suddenly I was really close to the end. So, I mean, I suppose it's good. It's like a film. It's like a good movie. It flies by. If you are enjoying yourself, which I obviously was. So, good sign. Yeah, with regards to putting on the channel, I was thinking, well, I've got all the videos now. Shall I just put the whole thing up for people to watch? But I don't know how YouTube works sometimes, whether doing that might be detrimental. I'm just sticking to like, oh well, I'll just post one a day. At least I got it done before Jedi Fallen Order, which I'm hoping to play. I will be playing, for sure. Oh, you can get raided. Haha, yeah. Ah, you're on PvP. PvE, sorry. I think that's what I'd go for, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we are. I'm not finding any coal down here, for goodness sake. Just iron. I'll do one more line down here. Do one more line. It sounds like I'm taking drugs, cocaine. We'll do one more line. It is a kind of a drug, isn't it? Mind crack. Yeah, I'm wondering how much how challenging it's going to be. I heard some people say it's very like Sekiro or something like that, and then other people saying, no, it's nothing like that. Challenge level. I think there are different difficulty levels and stuff, so you can make it pretty challenging if you desire. I just think it's such a shame that all the Star Wars people that are coming up in these games and stuff, they all takes place before A New Hope, and like, if they're Jedi, then they're dead, aren't they? I want characters who are going to survive. Weird. I think they should move it on to a completely different time period. Just the little notes there of XP going into my XP heart, where I store it all. My heart of XP. More problem solving, yeah. Funnily enough, that's the thing I'm least looking forward to in the game. Like, no, I just want combat, lightsaber combat. I don't know who would like. Oh, it'd be really good. What would be really good would be if you give people the opportunity to be a Jedi, and then just have them solve jumping puzzles. Oh, genius! How do you come up with such an idea? Because I'm smoking crack. I've got lost down here so many times. I used to play with a mod where you could put waypoints in the game, and deliberately not doing the modding thing at the minute. Shall I use my diamond pickaxe? Screw it, let's go. Got tons of diamonds. We'll speed things up. Kiss Kotor. Oh, you missed Kotor. Sorry, I misread that. I combined the word miss and the word Kotor into kiss. Or motor. You know, a puzzle game. That's everyone's fantasy, isn't it? I want to solve puzzles with my lightsaber. Let's play noughts and crosses with our lightsabers on the wall. Let's carve noughts and crosses in the wall. No, I'm not. I think you misunderstood the core fantasy here. You want to be a cool Jedi fighting. No. Noughts and crosses is the way to go. I'm just going to keep going in a straight line until I fall off the end of the earth. Which I'm told happens. All this iron. My God. Hear water, hear lava, hear enemies. I can't hear enemies at the minute. Look how slowly the diamond pickaxe goes down when you're mining this stone. I mined like one little bit of dirt, and the shovel lost like about 25% of its condition already. Who's over there? Wait. Oh, that one. Bloody andesite, which I'm not using. All these different types of minerals that they added. I'm sure it's good for building. But when you're trying to get one specific type of thing, you get all this other crap mixed in with it. Which is not my current building material. Ton of coal, that's what we like to see. Ooh. Alright. Yeah, definitely they're on a different kind of decay meter or whatever. Go down super quick. I was thinking a lot about Fallout today and wondering when a new Fallout game will come out after playing the Outer Worlds. As I stumbled across a Let's Play by a guy that I really like, Jimalth. His Let's Play of Fallout 4, which I think I'm gonna watch that. But so one thing about the Outer Worlds, even though it's a good Fallout style game, it doesn't have the open sandboxy feel of Fallout. It's more focused on the quests and small kind of explorable areas, but it's not an expansive open kind of map where you can wander. I think that's one thing that Fallout's still got going for it over the Outer Worlds. I'm going to stay on one level here, try and keep things simple. Yeah, it was supposed to be a big, you know, the thing that everyone was going to keep playing, 76, but I just can't bring myself to go back into it. It was so underwhelming. It was the inventory for me. It was just the core gameplay loop of go to an area, loot it, suddenly your inventory is full, run back to your base, dump everything in a container that isn't big enough. So you have to ditch a load of stuff, melt it down or whatever. I can't remember exactly, but it was like, this is not fun. This is just not a fun thing to be doing. At least in the single player games, you've got infinite inventory. You don't feel like you're wasting your time. It was inventory management, the game for me. Can't be bothered sealing up all these places here. But I put that there as a marker. And they're like a pillar of rock in the middle. It looks really stupid. Maybe I'll remember. And that's where I came from. Right, okay, so coal in here. Let's go here. It's trash. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. I love Fallout as well. What? Yeah, that's an interesting idea. Just make like Fallout, add a co-op mode to Fallout. Let people play it. Not on a server so much, just, you know, client to client, peer to peer. Oh! Oh! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Screw you. Did I throw... I may have thrown my torches away there in panic. Yeah, I did. Alright, let's grab all this. I would still play it. I mean, there's that mod for Skyrim that's supposed to have been coming out for a long while that adds multiplayer to Skyrim. So I'm sure if a modder can do it, companies can do it. I'd just add co-op to a game. But the thing is, how would you monetize it? And it's always like, well, we need to get some money out of doing this. Well, not really. You know what? Just do it. Just do it for fun, eh? What is this fun of which you speak? No, games have always been a business. Of course they have. Can't be too cynical about it, but geez. It's like, how much money do you need to really feel like you've got your money's worth? How is there ever enough? It's like, I would love someone to say, you know what, we've made enough money. I don't think we need any more money from this thing. What? Not know what say. Why say this? Not understand. Enough money? Yes, we've got enough money. We don't need any more. Little alcove there. If I could go and live there if I wanted to, but lava. Oh, look at that. Obsidian. Did someone drop some water down here? Was it me? May well have been me. In my former life. Well, I tell you what I could do. Just throw away all this andesite with all this granite that I'm not using at the minute. Where's the andesite? There it is. Go away. Don't want you. It's about the money. I think a lot, it's not just Bethesda, it's the whole gaming industry, to be honest. But the clue is in their name, isn't it? It's an industry. It's not about a bunch of people doing nice things for people. They should be making money, but it's just the amounts of it that are reasonably needed. It's hiding your. Try not to swear because it pulls your thing out of the chat. Let's do everything that we can. It was a great game. Now it seems like let's make half-made games and release shit behind paywalls. Yeah, it's totally. It's a cynical way of approaching things. Ah, shit. I think so. I think if you know, they said instead of every game having to be the most successful game ever, you know, the idea of making smaller games that we expect to be successful, but we don't expect them to change the world or make us, you know, modest games that a core audience likes, but it seems like everything has to be WoW or COD levels of successful. Most amazing thing. That's what I kind of liked about the Outer Worlds. It was a game that kind of knows what it is. It's a single player RPG. It's not going to be the biggest game of the year, but among fans of that genre, it's going to be a hit. It doesn't try to be anything else. A cash cow, or just keep itself, you know, beyond its natural kind of appeal. Let's do it. Get all this mining stuff. Well, I suppose, have I broken through yet? There should be a parallel tunnel along here if I've done my job. I think I may have gone past my previous one. So I got a full inventory now. I suppose I could go back and put things in ovens. Yeah, it stays, well, without spoiling it, it's very open at the end, so they could take it anywhere. And like I say, the replayability is awesome. It gives you a kind of an postscript about what happened to all the people that you met and how the things panned out for the colony, which I think changes depending on what you do with your playthrough. So, just for instance, if you were to do one of the companion quests to their completion, I think you would get a different ending to the one that I got for that particular companion. It's like a series of, you know, like in a movie when it says the people, if it's based on a true story, it tells you what happened to those people after the film ends, kind of thing. It's cool. Definitely true RPG. Oh, I'm at the top already. Look at all that obsidian. Never want for more. Oh. Actually, that building's not as big as I thought it was. It might do for me to build a slightly bigger building to house my XP generator. So what I'm going to do... Oh, did I place a torch there? I might have done by mistake. I am going to create blocks of coal that hopefully should be more efficient. Like that block of coal. Ba, 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 ba. One more block. Hey! See how it goes. I did like New Vegas as well. I think that might be my favourite Fallout game. It was just super buggy for me. Even like, and I didn't even play it when it came out. I played it years later, and I got the infamous save game bug that was still a thing. Quite disappointing that it was still that buggy. Surely they must have ironed out all these bugs by now, but nope. But beyond that, you know, once I found a workaround for it, it was cool. There are always workarounds, so I just always hope that, always hoping for these games to just work out of the box, and I think that was a big shock with the Outer Worlds. What? This is just working. I just pressed play and it works. What the hell? Ah, shit. Why would I do that? One. Did. Maybe I could do two in each one. Two there. I'm very good at maths on the fly, you see. I think I can get away with two, maybe three even. Two. And we'll save the rest of the coal. I'm interested to see how more efficient it is. Apparently if you compact it into these blocks, it's a little more efficient. Okay, so I can do three. Oh, it's night time. I might put my texture pack on, which makes it look nice. Become a lot easier to mod this game over time. Didn't have to do Minecraft Forge or anything like that. Yeah, I like the depth of it. Just the world is a little bit more, I don't know. Even though it's like more open and flatter than, you don't go into any really big cities like Fallout 3, it just has more of a, the unique desert. You really feel like you're in a desert, you know, dusty dust ball wandering around. I get this feeling like, I'm parched. My throat is dry. All the time in that game. It's a lot of gravel. Ah, geez, I don't even need all this cobblestone. It really was literally just coal that I needed. Alright, well, I'll deposit things anyway. There we go. Redstone. Where do I put my redstone again? I forgot. Bit of bread. It's upstairs. Oop. Lapis. And I got some gold, didn't I? I'll smelt that up later. Or iron. And how much? Right, so I just need this. I need this normal stone, and then I can start making stone bricks for my rooftop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I don't think I did all of the... There's still stuff for me to do in that, in Las Vegas. And tons of mods to explore with it. I've never done any modding with New Vegas. Las Vegas, New Vegas. You know what I mean. Let's throw all this over there. Let's litter our beautiful world. I forgot that things disappeared in the game. I was making a lava pool to destroy things, and you don't need to. You just throw them on the ground. I think I thought I was playing Star Wars Galaxies. Yeah, what we do need to do is this. Sticks. We've got a little bit of coal, so let's make a couple of torches. 1, 2, 8 torches. And then the other thing was just a couple of mining things. One, 2. Inventory management. Stop it. Hi Curtis. It's funny to see your name Curtis in the rather than Drewas. That's what comes from streaming on YouTube, I guess. The mods. Can you not wear... Why can't you reclusive? There we go. We make some bread on my kitchen table. I stand here and look out at the chickens. Chicken. Good. Bread. Loads of bread. I'll just go down and try and find a little bit more coal. I started planting some beets, which should be growing. Looking forward to those coming along, and I can take them to the local village and buy emeralds. Don't want to buy PC. No, that's fair enough. Cheap. I'm on a cheap cheap ass. No, well, there's plenty of good reasons not to buy a PC. Not always just because it's expensive. It's a lot of hassle working with those mods as well. You really have to want it. like today I was thinking, I really want to jump in and do a little bit more of Skyrim, but setting it all up again to mod and coming up with a build that's stable and stuff, I'm like, don't know if I can be bothered. Right, we're going down into the depths again. Look at this. Look how nice this looks, guys, when I do this. Options, resource pack. No, that's wrong. Options, video settings, shaders. It's this COS shaders. See what you think. Done. Back. It's a lot more glowy. Makes things look a lot prettier. Particularly at night. It just slows things down a little bit, like the frame rate. And ultimately, I'm not sure whether it makes that much difference, but it does look awesome at night time. It looks like a winter wonderland. For the Skyrim one, yeah, I know and I appreciate it, Reclusive, and I would do it. But as I was saying, as I've been thinking lately, I don't want to do stuff just because people will watch it. I want to make sure that I'm really doing it mainly because I enjoy it. I mean, if I wanted a load of people to watch my videos, I'd either play Skyrim or Star Wars Galaxies, because that's what people would want to see on the channel. But I can't play the same game just constantly and pretend I don't want to break and I don't want to play anything else. It just can't do it. And I don't care that much about people watching, to be honest. I care more about, am I enjoying the game? Thought like, oh, I could just, well, maybe I could just play vanilla Skyrim again from the beginning. Then I wouldn't have to mess around with mods. Oh well. Oh well. Shall I have a sleep? It doesn't really matter. I could just fight my way out of here, I suppose. Look, they come straight. Look at them all. That's terrifying. 5 skeleton archers out there. My God. First was your favourite. The first. Watched the first season a lot with Nat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed that an awful lot. I think I did spent a lot more time on that one because it was like the first series that I did for YouTube, so I don't know if I could spend that much effort on a series anymore. There was a time on YouTube where it was really worthwhile to do that, but fact is, it's a lot of work for minimal kind of increase in viewership. Really, you can get as many views on YouTube. Like if you look at the Yogscast is a good example rather than talking about myself, because I'm no. Oh shit! You destroyed my ladder, you son of a bitch, and you. What an asshole. Right, can I actually get out of here now? You get it? Okay. Alright, here we go. That was good, I like that. So I could just do that. I think he blew up the bottom thing. Yeah, what was I saying about the Yogscast? Yeah, like I was listening to their podcast, and they used to do these really complicated Minecraft series, which I'm sure you're aware of. But they were saying it's just not worth it anymore for the amount of time and effort that you put into a narrative series with a story on YouTube. You can get just as much mileage out of something that is just playing a game unedited stuff. It's changed since the start of YouTube, I think is the point they were making. There's not the demand anymore. And I wonder if that Skyrim series that I did was just like on the tail end of when people were searching for that type of thing. I don't know. Oh my god. Feck off. Let's put that there. I'm gonna fight here. Oh shit. Oh my god. Ha! Ha! Wallop. Is that redstone or is that coal? Bloody knew it. I bloody knew it. It's not what I want. Yeah, I think I'm the same. I prefer unedited. Like I used to watch those edited story Yogscast videos, and now I just want to watch people playing games. I'm not bothered about the editing, so it's not just, yeah, it's me as well. So yeah, you just follow what comes naturally, I guess. That's why I like Twitch. I like watching people on Twitch so much. Sometimes I'll watch people, in fact the majority of the time, like used to watch these comedy gameplay videos on the Funhouse is one of my favorite channels. 1, 2, 3, and they do comedy gameplay videos. Really good at it and stuff. But like now, when I go to sit down and watch someone play a game, I don't want that as much. I go and watch someone playing on Twitch. Usually one of those same people, but you know, I prefer to just watch them playing at home with friends. I think that's it online. Find someone who you enjoy listening to and who you kind of like, and then you just want to see them doing their own thing naturally without editing and stuff. Oh, where are we up to? Have you dug out this entire mine? I built all those buildings, yeah, and this is like crazy mine. There's a way to do it so you don't miss anything. So you kind of strip mine all here. So like in between each line that goes down there for miles, you do count 1, 2, 3, and then do the next one, because if you count 3, then you never miss anything here because of the way the ores spawn. So there is reason. There's rhyme. There's rhyme to the there's reason to the rhyme. Trust me. I go with Rickon. Yeah, I've heard good things about Rickon's roleplays. Seems crazy now that, you know, I would do a character and try and do a roleplay series. Wonder if they'll bring out if there's any mods. Haven't looked to the modding scene for the Outer Worlds yet. Is there anything for that going on? Sure there will be. Surely there will be. It's very therapeutic doing this, you know. Chills me out. Whacking sticks. Well, compared to what some people do, mine is abysmal. Very modest. Have you seen any of the crazy, like, Minas Tirith? Some crazy bunch of people built Minas Tirith in Minecraft. You should have. You must have seen the Star Trek Enterprise. I think someone built one of the most impressive constructions was someone built a working 8-bit computer in the game out of redstone and pistons and repeaters and stuff. Absolutely incredible. So once I've got all this, all I'm going to do, I'm going to see if I can get a bit more coal, and then I'm going to go and see if I can put a roof on my library. Give it a month, yeah. Give it 3 years, and then they might have an awesome total conversion mod for the Outer Worlds where it sets it in the Fallout universe and it turns it into a decent Fallout game. Should break through soon. I should break through into the Outer Worlds. Path down here somewhere. If I'm on track, I might have going the wrong way. Hang on. You can put the torch if you have this particular. It's a very unobtrusive mod, but it just does a few little things. Which is one of them is if you put the torch in your hand, it illuminates your surroundings rather than you having to place them all the time, which can be a bit dangerous because you leave places unlit and they can spawn, mobs can spawn and whatnot. But it does save a lot of time. Just going straight past the iron, don't care. And then once I've done this, we smelted a load of stone. Then what I need to do is go and get a load of wood for a roof. See you later, Curtis. I will check out the event. Sounds interesting. Have fun. Oh. Oh, look at that. Don't you try and kill me, sir. Really? Is it kind of like... I got rid of it. Get rid of all the lava. I thought I'd gone into a lake there, but apparently not. Can't I must be intersecting with my tunnel here soon. I think I've gone wrong here somewhere. I got confused. Heading back anyway. What's this? Shit. Signs of previous excavations. Alright, I've got turned around here. I don't know where I'm going now. These are my tunnels. I'm going to go back down one that I know works. Must be this way. Don't know what's going on here. Shit. Oh no. Lost. Lost in my own confounded tunnels. It must be one of these. There's only 2 places underground where I've done this kind of thing, so it must be down here. Oh, God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't know what's going on. Right, that's where I was digging along and I kind of started there. Let's go back to where I just started here. We should place torches on one side only. Oh. Oh well, even I'm lost. I should grab all the coal I can. Grab it all. All mine. Ah. I used to really worry about filling up the gaps with empty space and stuff, because in my head it meant there were holes all over the world. Maybe somehow that slows the game down, but an empty space is no different to a space with a block in it. It's just something for the game to remember. So I don't think it makes any difference. Have I run out of I can't run because I'm so tired. Run, 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 run. I want to do some exploring, but I don't want to explore until my base is... My little farm is running nicely. And I have an actual place to put all the stuff that I discover. Aha, we're out. Yeah, and the other thing with the Outer Worlds was it got really tough towards the end. There were a couple of missions where I felt like I was really under-leveled for what I was trying to do. And then the final encounter did first time. So I don't know. I thought, oh, maybe on a higher difficulty it would be harder. And they thought, no, hang on, I am on the highest difficulty. So, and I don't think there's like a new game plus mode or anything. So, get lost. Out of here. Right. Shield ready, knight at the ready. Thank you for the string. Get lost. Oh, I didn't get any string. Nice. Loads of stuff there. Cobblestones. Coal. Gold. Iron. And andesite, we'll take that down in a minute. That one. There, that there. Ah! Got to make another flipping pickaxe again. Through these so quickly. Good. Redstone in there. God, I'm organised. Fucking organised me. Don't need to do this at all, but there you go. 31, 32 arrows, look at that. Alright, so now let's see how much of this coal has been used. 2 blocks of coal have been used. No. Stay there. So I guess it's a little bit harder to see how much is left, but I like it. It's good. It seems much more efficient. So let's use up this, make this into blocks as well. See if we can get some more. 8 more blocks of coal. Boom, boom, boom. 5 coal. And then we can turn all this stone to smooth stone with the grinder. Stone cutter. That'll do for now because I might want the smooth stone for something else. Not smooth stone. Stone bricks. Boom. Yeah, stone bricks. There. I'm trying to be over organized here. Bring it down one. All the view guys that I don't use very much, we'll put you here. That can go there. And I've got a bone. Don't need. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break. And then when I come back, I'm going to do some roof building, I think. No, cutting down of trees, and I'm going to put a roof on my library. So I won't be long. 5 minutes maybe. Back soon. Alright, so I had an idea. I don't think like a wooden roof is going to quite cut it. So I'm going to try and create, I think, like a glass dome roof on top of this edifice. The only thing is, round structures are they're always a little bit tricky, aren't they? But you can do it. So first things first, I'm going to fill in. Yeah, that's the only thing. A round domed roof is not going to quite work because it's not actually a square. It's not a square roof, it's like longer than it is wide, so it might not work actually. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 6. I think it's 6 high at the moment. Yeah, and the roof, if I do a roof, it's going to be crazy. Crazy roof. I could continue the stairs all the way up, couldn't I? Keep going up. Seems like a rather daunting prospect. Deforestation or the building of a dam. I don't know where to begin. All right. Well, there's no time like the present. Fake roof. That's the first step. One step at a time. Could do like a three roof effect. Triple tiered roof. See how that looks. One, two, three. 2, 3. 2, 3. Panda OG, this is single player. Unfortunately. These torches on one side. Trip. What did you trip? Did you trip up? Alright, makeshift temporary roof in place. Next step. Need to jump down here and die. Not quite. I need loads of dirt to map out the roof before I start laying down wood and stuff, so we'll do that. We'll do that in the morning. Asleep. And chop down some trees at the same time, I think. This direction. Actually, I need to level out any more area for my farm. Kill two birds with one stone. Could level all this out so we can see out into the bay here. Annoying bit of rock. It's a bit like a church, doesn't it? It's supposed to be a library. So in my mind, libraries and churches, they're old buildings. They have some similarities, I guess. It's a grand library. Ah. So another cave there. This place is riddled with them. Oh, you're able to survive if you're in the water. You should be dying. Out in the middle of the day, what is the world coming to? Skeletons in the middle of the day? Thank you, diamond pickaxe. You have done your job. Diamond shovel, I should say. We might as well make the whole bit flat now. We revealed the skin of the world. It's all crusty rock. Why are none of these things dying during the day? Is that spiders not burn during the day? What they did. Just go about your business. Ooh. Oh. I've never started in an area with so many tunnels. He's probably gonna come down here now and attack me. Could have lived pleasantly together, but you wouldn't leave it alone, would you? Bloody spiders trying to come in. Ah, take our jobs, take our women. Where are you? Freaking me out. All the way over there. It's okay. It's no threat to me. Oh, it's you. Hi, you massive asshole. I see. I see. Spit out your pop. What pop are you drinking? Right, so I call it pop as well. There we are. We can see almost out to sea there. It's nice. Shall I go and cut down those trees? I'm going to go and cut down those trees so I can see out to the ocean. Mountain Dew! My standard is still Coke. I always have Coke, loads of Cokes, and then I have other pop sprinkled in like 7-Up. There's a new one, Tango. Not sure if you have that, but strawberry and watermelon. It's really nice. I'm trying to drink Coke without caffeine and sugar, which I did hear. I don't think it's particularly that much better for you. There are downsides to like artificial sweeteners as well. There's downsides to everything. You can't eat anything, basically. Just don't eat. It's nothing good for you. I don't like these wooden oak trees. Wooden oak trees. Of course they're wooden, they're trees. Oak trees with multiple weird branch formations. Alright, back we go. Back we go. Yeah, I think in some places in Canada they call it pop, don't they? Is it Minnesota where they call it? So watching Fargo, and they called it pop in Fargo, I think. Which when they did, I thought, oh right, because that's what we always did when we were growing up. It's always pop. A little bit of a sleep. I'm eating a lot of stuff, I think, because I'm running around doing a lot of Minnesota. Yeah, I got it right. Got it right. It's like I'm paying attention. I won't try and do the Fargo accent. I won't insult you with my awful impressions. It's my favourite series. It's kind of interesting, just this tree out in the middle of nowhere. It's the only thing, you're very pretty, but you're spoiling my view. I think you've got to come down. Sorry. Oh, is that only northern Minnesotans? It's the northern Minnesotan accent kind of reminds me of the accent, like attitude to my accent in the UK, which is like northern. There's a big people from the south really notice if you have a northern accent in the UK. Some of them are really boring and won't shut the fuck up about it. Ah! That's the thing about states in the US. Some of them are bigger than the whole of the UK, so it's a different scale of things. Come on, I can see you, look there. Knew you were there. Damn it. hopefully that tree will just decay over time now. I think I've got all of it. Yeah, they are. It's weird. Is that? Have I got everything? Yeah, and there are perceptions to do with accents. In the UK, there are certain accents that are considered like if you're from that place, it's a stupid sounding accent, and then there are others that people like, and then there are others that think, oh, if you're from that place, you have that accent, then you're a criminal. It's a shame. Well, I suppose. Oh right, okay. It's just a little area here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to light this up, so I don't keep hearing stupid stupid creatures down here and stuff, and then never have to come down here again. My accent used to be all over the place. I grew up in different places. So when I go to the south of the UK, people think I'm from the north, and when I go to the north, well, I live in the north, people from the north think I'm from the south. But I'm not sure that's the case anymore. It was the case when I was growing up. I think now I just sound northern England, Manchester. Right, good stuff. One more thing to maybe kill here. Spruce wood, oak. I don't know if I've got any room for any spruce, but here we go. Go away, wheat seeds, don't need you. Last one. Off we go. Come on, let's pick those up. They're more important than flipping saplings. I can't help but pick things up here. What's going on? There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Don't have anything to deposit apart from one arrow. Spruce, oak, got a load of oak, that's good. I like those dark oak logs. Ooh, I've got some spruce there as well. I think there's any downside to really using up this coal, making it into bricks. Might as well. Click, 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 click. Oh, perfect. Symmetry, there's symmetry for you. Right, and that means you can do 9 more of these, 8 more of these. Refill. On an industrial scale here. 1, 2, there. 1, 2, 3. That's right. 1, 2, boom, 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 boom. There we go. It's like work, isn't it? Working hard. Apple for my dinner. Okie doke. Okie doke, okie doke. Make some mutton. Alright, roof time. Do some roof building. Try and sketch it out with a basic overlay here. That like that. That's how we get up here. Right. So it's going to go right up to the edge. Oh! Idiot. Let me have a look down here actually. So it's going to start kind of there. And I want it to go. So the first bit is like a one level up will be where the roof starts. Sometimes I ask myself why are you doing this? I don't know really. Get back to you. Right, so that's one side of the roof, so like that. See. Oh, I tell you what, I think I figured out a way to map this out a little bit more straightforwardly for myself. Go and sleep. Oh no, go down that way. Yeah, that'll help. That will help. Go and grab some stone bricks and then do like kind of either end of the roof. And that'll give me the basic shape of the roof over the top, in theory. Let's see. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, stone bricks. Should I do them? I'll do them in. You what? Yeah, I'll do them in cobblestone. We don't get confused. We don't use up materials, I should say. So once you place those stone bricks, I think if you smash them, then they just turn back to cobblestone, so we'll be wasting resources. So this is going to go like this. So like that, that. Boom. And then I was going to do like that back down. And then like the middle roof. Going up like this. Where did I start there? That might work. All right, let's see how that looks. Yeah, I don't know about this bit here. Maybe it should just be like a single. That. No, like that. So that's there. Kind of like. Well, we'll go with that for now. If it's wrong, screw it. To that one, go up there. Might be too high. I've got to do that. It's got to be like that. So maybe I can't get it central? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it has to start there. And it has to be like a double thing. Top here. Like a double roof. Which is fine. Let's just fill this in so it's not as visually confusing here. There. Ah. Hold on. I am going to see what this looks like from the outside. That might work actually. We just build that up. It's going dark already. I think I could still keep working out here, doesn't matter. So, that's where the roof starts to take shape. So it'll go in there and then go up there, I think. Oh, no. Let's get things... Once it gets to the roof, it needs to go level here. Is that right? Yeah. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum. It's going to get pretty dark down here. Like that. I might be building a completely wonky roof here. Working through the night. Shit. It's going to be awkward, isn't it? that there for now. Oh, whoa! Respawn. Give me my stuff. Alright, I need to build some ladders to get up to the top there. Be great if I had some scaffolding. I don't know where to find any bamboo at the moment. Bamboo. Okay, let's make some sticks. Book. Ladders. I want to make a ton of them, please. Yeah. 48 ladders. I'm on the roof. All right. So I think the best way to start is I have to make a ridge of dirt coming out the side here. First thing that I need are the roof blocks to make the roof out of. Spruce. We should have a ton of those already. 34, well, not a ton, you know, not bad for a start. How many steps can we make? Hold on. Why you not make planks, eh? Oh, that's dark oak. So that's spruce, is it? $64. I'm going to need loads for this roof, so let's do them all. Extreme block building. 43, 64. Shit, that's a lot of blocks. Alright, let's get started on this bloody roof. Hello, roof. Whose roof? No, roof from down the road. Oh, Ruth. That's what I said, Ruth. What's that block doing there? Don't confuse me. That the rear is different to the front. It is indeed. Okay, well, don't worry about that for right now. But right now, we're just going to start putting these things down. So, and the first one is wrong. For God's sake. I hate doing roofs. Go. Why don't you just work the first fucking time? I might just have to do a little. I might have to fudge this a little bit here. Figure that out later. Hiya, C. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't know why I keep mixing it up. I'm interested to see who watches on YouTube as opposed to Twitch, because for me, Twitch doesn't often bring people to me. So sometimes I come to YouTube and just see who of the people who watch my videos turn up. I was talking earlier, like saying about what type of videos to do and stuff. It's like, you know, it's really obvious. If you want if I wanted people to watch my videos right now, I'd just do Skyrim and Star Wars Galaxy. So it's obviously, I know what to do. I don't want to do it. So that one goes out there like that. It's gotta... Bow, bow, bow. Oh, this is confusing the hell out of me. I'm nearly out of these bloody bricks already. Screw it. Screw it. I don't care anymore. Oh, but yeah, not bad. I finished Outer Worlds. About that, got that done. I really rushed towards the end, but I didn't feel like I was rushing. I spent loads of time on Monarch, and then when I got off that planet, I felt like, right, okay, I want to push the main story forward a little bit. And as soon as I did that, suddenly the end approached so quickly. Just rebuild Skyrim and Minecraft. Somebody must have done that, surely. From Whiterun. You seen these shaders? Seen this shader before? It looks really nice. It's good. It's nighttime now. Done. Back. Well, that's kind of nice. I don't think it makes that much difference during the day. It looks like a winter wonderland. It looks like very glowy and warm. And look at the ocean. Nice water. Yeah, I suppose it must have slowed down if you're playing Death Stranding at the same time. Not yet fell from a high place. Yeah, down to the depths of YouTube from Twitch. That's what happened. So, where do I go now? I just need loads and loads of spruce wood, I think. I might, you know what? I'm not using this diamond for anything. I'm just going to make a diamond axe, so I don't have to keep coming back here. I'm sick of it. Sick of running back and forth to this bloody base. Diamond axe. Oh, yes. BSL shader. What's the BSL shader? What does it stand for? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. My little shadow there. Hey! Imagine there was once a world where Minecraft didn't exist. Imagine that. Is that a spruce tree? Yes, it is. No, it's fair enough. It was fun. In the end, I felt like it was a very modest story, actually. I definitely get the feeling they're setting it up for more grandiose things later. It left a lot of things open at the end, which is nice for playthroughs and things. It did that thing, you know, when a film, like, based on a true story, and at the end they tell you what happens to everyone after the film ends, and they do the similar thing for all the different people you've affected and all your companions, so you get the sense that do different things, those outcomes will be different. So I think it just encourages multiple playthroughs for sure. And I think probably, what is it? I got 28 episodes, just chopped it up into 28. but some of those were like 2 hours long. So I think my playthrough was like probably average about 35 hours maybe. I suppose that's the sense of a good game. It just felt like suddenly I was near the end and I didn't think it was coming. So I must have been enjoying myself. So that's good. I will replay it, not straight away. Feel like 35 hours of a game in just a couple of weeks is probably about enough of that game. For the time being. Come back to it later. I didn't even find all the companions. Only had... Yeah, there was one more to find. Well, this is better. Look at that speed of this. Getting through there. So we can start to see the roof taking shape on my library. I'm not sure how it's going to look. I think it might look shite, but there we go. I was going to do like a glass, stained glass roof, but it's a really... It's not a building that is shaped for a, like... I wanted a domed glass ceiling, but I have to do that with that in mind from the beginning because the building is the wrong shape, I think, for that. Yeah, Fallen Order's coming. Forward to that. We'll see how close it is to Sekiro and that type of game. I was reading up on difficulty and I think they've added lots of difficulty options so you can make it as challenging as you like. Sometimes I just want to blast through a game and then others you want that challenge. The Outer Worlds was interesting because I didn't really felt like I wanted the challenge at the start, and then by the end I felt like there was not much skill involved with keeping the companions alive. In Supernova mode it was more I don't know, it was just an additional thing to look out for that you didn't feel particularly skillful doing it really. I'm not sure it added that much, and it kind of took your emphasis, your mind off the combat a little bit, so that you were looking at your companions and not jumping around. And the dodge and block stuff in the game is pretty good, so you're not watching your companions, you can kind of enjoy the combat a little bit more. So I don't think I would recommend Supernova mode. And also I don't think it makes sense in that kind of space age game, you know, like it's you're in the future, you're traveling around in a spaceship in an advanced culture. It's not like food is going to be scarce and you're like scavenging for food in the wilderness. It makes no sense that you have to manage. It's not like a setting that lends itself to survival gameplay. I don't think. I think they just put it in because they know the people who come to that kind of game would expect it, but I think I'm not sure it really fits. Where is steps? Spruce steps, come on. Dark oak. Oak. Spruce. Come on, I haven't got used to this shit yet. I just want as many as you can humanly make. Boom. And I'm going to need more than that. I know I am, so let's just make more. Screw it. Thank you. Oh, that is more convenient, just shift clicking. How difficult would it make? Yeah, it's weird, the food and water thing. How difficult would I make it for myself? I don't know. It depends. I think people think crank it up to the highest difficulty because that's the best example of, you know, how skillful you are. But it's not always about skill, like difficulty in the in PvE games and stuff. It can be just like quirks of gameplay and like weird little quirks of what the game does that are more pronounced on a higher difficulty, and dealing with those weird. I can't think of any examples really, but you know, what am I trying to think of? It's not always about skill; it's more about patience. Just annoying gameplay mechanics that are more pronounced on higher difficulties, and therefore it becomes a question of do you have the patience to deal with them? And if it's that on the higher difficulty levels, then I'm like, I might not do it that way. That makes sense. But if it's actually if you actually feel like it's fun on the higher difficulties, then yeah. It's like the companion thing in the Outer Worlds. I just feel like this is not actually fun to do. It's just, yeah, like I say, another thing to think about. God, this was daunting when I looked at that. The only thing with this shader is I think some of the sun and the light is a little bit too glaring at times. It just smudges the sun into a big glow. You can't actually see the sun, all you can see is the glow. Oh, don't rush. Go a bit slower. Ah, roofs! I hate roofs! Death Stranding on easy mode. Oh, interesting. No, I think so. I think the story is going to be the thing that is the most interesting about, yeah. I don't like Sales that much. It's a bit too bright, shiny. Yeah, BSL can be too, but I adjusted it. Yeah, and I've adjusted this one as well. Like, this is it's even more glowy. And bloom, the bloom settings by default are quite insane. Ding, ding, ding. Oh. Like, just do it right the first time. Well, having said that, though, I've gone over this entire roof pretty quick. It's the dirt thing, isn't it? You know, map out the building with dirt. I think I'm going to turn this back. Go. Shaders off. Get some frame rate back. Done, done, done. Back. Ooh, super smooth. Alright, so if I go along here, like this. Now look at these bullies. Go away. Aha! There is a fence down there, you see? Roofing in this game is crazy. I can see why they haven't changed it, because it would be a big system to add, I guess. New system for making roofs, but it really sucks. It sucks. I think it sucks. Kind of like if you set shaders to internal one, the old lighting settings on the right off, and then up the brightness. Yeah, but I like it to be a little bit scary at night. Does that not get rid of like the darkness at the night times? Bum 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 bum. Oh Notch, you made such a wonderful game. Why did you become a racist? Da, 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 da. He's always been one now, he's just a rich and insane one. He seemed okay in that. I watched a documentary all about the making of it. He seemed like a nice guy. Suppose you never really know. Should you judge, does an artist's opinions affect how you think of the art? That's the question. I think yes, it's very hard. I mean, it's very hard to watch some of the actors that have been accused of all this messing about with ladies when yeah, it's hard to separate the two things. Here we go. Here we go. So that is that sticking out? As they say, oh, for fuck's sake. Don't. No, what's he saying on Twitter? Boom, 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 boom. All right, so the front kind of has to come out, I guess. So I'll do the back first. Let's have a sleep, so I'm not doing this in the middle of the night. Boom, 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 boom. Is there a spider on me? I thought there was a spider climbing on my neck. Sorry, I didn't mean to freak you out. I forgot. You don't like spiders. Right. That's that. There. Items dropping on the ground when dying is one of the biggest reasons why I don't play vanilla, but I guess I could play with the keep inventory enabled. So what happens on your what happens on the modded version you're playing when you drop items? Ugh, cold coffee. There. I was watching some EDF, Earth Defense Force. I don't think you'd be able to play that game, but it would be a fun one to try in multiplayer. But it's absolutely crawling with creepy crawlies. Ah, breaking it gives you items back. That's right, I forgot. One of the main things I miss from modded Minecraft is the waypoints. But then it does make exploration a little bit more interesting. That's why I've got my compass with me, just and leave landmarks so I can find my way home sometimes. Look, what's over there? Lava. Just lava. So I was over here, wasn't I? So I am holding control, which I felt I was before, but apparently not. So if I go, look at these. Oh my god. Go away, you. Ah, shit. He came a long way up here to kill me. That's my word of my deeds is spreading. Alright, let's make a scaffold out of dirt. Minimap mod. I could. It's a lot easier to mod now, seems like. Do you even need Forge anymore? Now I can go back up here. Thank you. Thank you for letting me upstairs. Fuck off, roof! Alright. That's one. We're getting there. We're nearly there. Basic roof. Basic bones of the roof. And then I take away the dirt and see all the problems with it. There will be many, don't worry. And then down. Like that. Other side. Like those bits. What to do about those? So. That like arcs. Down. Need to see what I'm working with here. Always add a minimap. Well, there are two ways now, Forge and Fabric. I don't know how Fabric works. I use Forge. It's easy enough with the Twitch launcher. Yeah. I just put Optifine on and just the shaders that I dropped into the shader thing. So I didn't need Forge or anything to do that, which was interesting. So I think here what I'm going to do is, should I just keep it simple, do you think? And not worry about these... Like, make that a... Just make that a roof block. So I don't have to worry about all this coming in and out here. I think I need to make that a roof block. And then start going out with this one. It might look a bit odd, but it might give it some character. Could do either of those things. Ah! Unplanned building. Suddenly dirt. Aren't there a lot of people in the world who think a lot of themselves and try to con you into doing things that, you know, for free? Don't know where that came from. I remember I was writing, I had the opportunity to write for a magazine once, like an online gaming magazine, and on a freelance basis. I just remember them being really like, oh yeah, everything you write from now on belongs to us and will obviously go on the magazine. And I was like, no. I might submit certain things I do, but not everything. Do you like my little story then? Start 1.4 Series 2, have all the mods I want, etc. It's very vanilla plus, like, I think that would look super out of place. Tech stuff have uses gears. Yeah, I started watching your video about 1.4 or 1.12, I think it was. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, I like that idea. Sounds good. Alright, so that across there. That's what that one is also. I think I'm ready to go there as well. I might have done it. I might have got the basic shape done. It's the rear that I'm worried about. I don't think this is right. It sticks out of the side. Does this as well? I think it's confusing me because I think basically the back of the building is different to the front. So I'm just going to go back down and get some half blocks. Sort of both, do both at the same time. That might be a bit much. $114. I suppose. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? It's the more recent thing. People want to be up to date. Spruce slabs. Ah, spruce slabs. 5 of you. So what would you be doing in that series? What would be the... I don't know if you think about it that way in like Minecraft, when you're playing Minecraft. Do you set out with like, right, this is what I'm going to build, or this is what the series is going to be about, kind of, just exploring mods and like seeing what you can do? It's interesting. I've never really thought about... Well, I have, actually. Yeah, I have. Very early on when I first did a YouTube video, and it was a Minecraft mod called Mo Creatures, and it was all about trying to survive. I think survival might be a thing that I like more than I realise, you know. And I think about the number of survival games I've played on my channel. Survival might be a thing. Started playing The Long Dark as well. That I just don't think of it that way. It's like, well, I'm not particularly into survival. Well, turns out you are, you dickhead. Hated when they switched from 1.7 to 1.12. Oh, why did they hate it so much? It's that big switch there. I'm trying to be economical, and it means I don't bring enough resources with me. Now I have to go all the way. Oh no, I don't have to go all the way back down. I got this thing. Here you go. Call me Mr. Prepared. Right, I'm really tempted to turn cheats on now. I want to hover around here. Ah, right, it's a mod thing. Do you need like a critical mass of people to make a server worthwhile? Ah, right, I see. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing with the mod things, you know, to keep them up to date, don't you? Sometimes it becomes more about managing the mods than just enjoying the game. That's why I'm a bit reluctant at the moment, but never say never. I'm sure I will at some point. Some of their no, I mean for you to justify it for yourself. Do. I think I might need more of those. Boom! Loads of stone bricks. Oh, let's go and watch the sunset. Over the hills. Deal real quick from your experience. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you've got to have people who actually want to play regularly, haven't you? Boom, 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 boom. I've got some beets. Don't know what that is. Wheat? Beetroot seeds. There we go. I can make it all beetroot. Boom, boom. More dirt scaffolds. So we go up here. I think also when you're playing on a server, it's okay to... You have to have a different mindset on when you're playing with other people. Like, you can't expect to do... Well, you can, if you're all of the same mind, but if you don't know people very well, it's probably best not to get too attached and just have fun. Like, I wouldn't spend this much time creating something on a server with people that I didn't know, because there's a chance it's all just going to get fucked. There's my roof space. Hello, roof. Bye, roof. See you soon. Dun, 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 dun. I remember building a biological lab in a jungle biome. Spent so much time doing that. Wanted it to be like Jurassic Park when they go through. There are these technological wonders in the middle of a jungle environment. Yeah, don't, just only people you trust. But then that's part of the fun, isn't it? Like, it's too strict. Like, just don't fuck things up on purpose. Just mistakes are okay. Ah! I've only played really seriously on one Minecraft server with some friends, and that was good fun. Weird to see all the different things that people make. I can't remember. Did we play together on a server once, ages and ages ago? Was that? Am I confusing you with someone else? All right. So this should take me all the way around here. So did I do all the front there? I think I did. That's the front of the building done. We never played on the server. Okay. Someone else then. I feel like it was really early on when I was doing YouTube and I was playing with someone. Yeah, I don't know. All right. So, from a distance, that all needs to be filled in with stone. Let's just fuck it. Let's just build the stone up and see how it looks after I've built it. So up here first. Let's go. That's that weird edge of the building that I don't really know how to make it symmetrical. I'm only doing this because I want to get started on the interior and start building up my library. I want it to be an epic library. So that goes up like, that needs to be a wall. Needs to be a wall. strange roof. Odd, odd, odd. Now, is this an optical illusion? Bit of an optical illusion going on here. That's it. That'll work. Alright, it's that. It's because those are sticking out. Like that. I see, I see. Right. You hear about Markiplier? Oh no. That's weird. Getting their accounts banned for using emotes on the live stream. Is that on YouTube? Seems a bit extreme. Even if they were spamming, just to ban them outright. Yeah, I'm gonna do the stone, the upturned stone brick thing. We'll see how it looks from a distance once I've pulled all this away, and then I need to clean it up inside. Dirt all over the place. Rejected people's appeal to their bans too. That's crazy. Ah. It's kind of sobering. Like, had a friend who started YouTube about the same time as I did and did really well. Got to like 10,000 subs in 6 months or something like that. And then suddenly his account was deactivated. Just one day gone. Violation terms of service. It just makes you think, it's like, yeah, don't put too much faith in this shit because they can take it away any minute. He managed to get it back, but it's like after that, you would lose a little bit of enthusiasm, wouldn't you? Which I think happened to him. He just kind of streams on Twitch now. I don't know what he was doing in that case particularly. It was something to do with live streaming. I think you might have getting copyright struck during live streams too many times, but still, it's just an example of how it can go from everything to nothing in a flash. I don't know if I like this, you know, the way it jumps up blocks automatically now. I haven't quite got used to it. I think you just have to use crouch a lot more to be careful, to be sure of things. I think I was cooking some pork chops, mutton. Big issue is though they ban your Gmail account too. People use those for important stuff. Yeah. I don't think it, you know, this idea of just doing the thing is not right, and there's so little redress. There's no one to contact, no one to negotiate with, no one to hear your case. That's the thing. It's like, if you're serious about doing a business online, you've got to be serious about it, haven't you? And kind of not don't put all your eggs in one basket, and also make sure you're in control of everything. So it's like, don't leave it up to Google's whim whether or not you have access to your email. Have safeguards in place. The average user doesn't think about that kind of thing, though, do they? Let me just see if I can put a... I think I should be able to put a rounded roof bit here. It's just annoying me, this little overhang. Maybe not. Maybe it won't do it. Yeah, I don't think that will work, will it? No, it won't. Might be something I just have to live with. It's trying there. I mean, I could bring the roof out further. No, I think that'll look stupid. We'll just have to live with that one. Hold on. I have a ladder for just this purpose. Yeah, I didn't even realize it was a toggle. I might turn it off. Yeah, I might do that because it's causing me problems. Controls. Auto jump off. Thank you once again, my friend. What would I do without you? You're always helping me with these flipping Minecraft things. Oh, sod off. There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Piss off! Right, that's one side done. And I don't think the mobs can spawn because that's two stairs joining together, and these are half blocks, lower but half blocks, so I don't think I need to light the roof or anything. And now I've got a problem. Now I'm stuck on the roof. Don't know how to get down. Shit. Hi, Todd Wayland. Oh, God, you're enjoying it. Nice. It's good to know those old videos. People are still finding them and enjoying them. Ah! I don't know. I don't know how it looks. Let me go down here. We shall see in the morning how it looks. I'm that annoying guy showing off my fancy Minecraft knowledge. Well, I don't know if it's annoying or fancy. It's just knowing things. I do get a bit frustrated sometimes, like we live in a day and age where someone knowing something means they're a know-it-all. No, it doesn't. It just means they know things. People are threatened by knowledge for some reason. All right, we've got to build a thing, go all the way up there, put a little block in, and climb up. Oh, I tell you what, let's do the gable thing while we're at it. We'll make some stone steps to do that. Stone brick stairs to kind of make it a little bit more interesting, or a little bit fancier. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. Knowledge is the pen is mightier than the sword, as they say. Knowledge is power. And other sayings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. So, if I get straight on here, straight facing in the right direction, maybe the game will give me a break and do this correctly. I'm not going to swear. Sorry. There, that looks nicer, doesn't it? Patience. Patience is a virtue. Ah! Right. One more of those little buggers in the corner to get. That is that. That is the rear of a library. A plus block placement. Don't troll me. Don't troll me. I'm a sensitive soul. Ah! There we go. All right. Shit. Yeah, it's funny, isn't it, how people still... I was talking to someone earlier about the old Skyrim series and how much effort I put into that series, but YouTube has changed so much since then. And I've heard other creators talk about the fact that the return on investment for narrative videos and spending a lot of time is just not worth it anymore. It's so geared to just, it's not to do with spending time on quality videos, it's to do with spamming videos really fast. So when you do those Skyrim series, you often feel like I'm wasting my time because this other person who's just, you know, thrown up a video in 2 seconds gets 5 times the views, so it just doesn't make it worth your time really. But I'm glad I did it and finished it, because I did feel like kind of proud of it in the end, and stuck with it. There we go. Fill in the gaps. What is up there, in fact? I don't know. Ah, it's like a... So I need to fill that in. Go and check the other side. Boom, boom, boom. Depends. At the bottom. Yeah, I know what it depends on. Thank you. I'm just choosing not to do it because I'm my own master. You think you could create a roof like this if you don't know those things? Best roof ever created. Screw you guys, I'm going home. What watch time, frequency of uploads exactly? It's just like, so let's spam people with shit. Oh, cool. Oh. Oh, look, there's a little gap. It did that on purpose. Look at all these mistakes I've made. Look at all these mistakes. Do you do this at SE, like use dirt as a building material? Like sketch out the building in dirt first? Bump, bump, bump. So I'm hoping this looks vaguely okay once I've stepped away a little bit, but probably won't. Some people have to sketch it all out on paper and stuff, don't they? It's so complicated what they're doing. Not I. So I really don't understand why on the other side of the wall we've got extra blocks there and stuff. So I'm an idiot. Why does the diamond spade lose condition so much faster than the diamond pickaxe? I don't get it. Maybe because you're going through much more dirt because it's so fast. Alright, I'll see you later, SC. Thanks for stopping along. Right. What's that? You just fill this bit in. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, of course, I don't need to do that. And it juts out because that's what happens on the outside as well. Alright, so that makes sense. Leave it like that. Right, good stuff. Let's go and get a new shovel. Or should I just build on here? Yeah, build on here. One shovel. There we go. If one stone shovel will get me all across this ceiling. I doubt it. We'll put that there because this is up here. It's going to be quite dark, I think. So I need to be aware of things spawning. That side or to the rear? There. Oh yeah, we'll fill this in now as well. There. Probably best thing to do actually is just fill those areas in. Just in case. It looks neater as well, doesn't it? Oh no, missed one. One, two. Bit of a waste of time really. I should go and get an iron one. Alright, time to make a wall. Yeah, I think I might just fill these in. That one up to the top. And then nothing can spawn in there because there's no flat surfaces. I think that's how it works. Just have a look what's going on under there. That's the like a feature, isn't it? Might have to no, I can't destroy it. Alright, well, it's what they call an architectural quirk. It was supposed to be there from the beginning. Of course it was. Bum, 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 bum. All that dirt down there. Never need dirt again. Inventory full of it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to do that. I think. I want it to look a little bit scary as you look up, you know, into the rafters of the building. So I should definitely bring those rooftops up to the top, I think. Meet the top of the building. I'll do that everywhere. I think that's the best way. It's the way it looks the best. There's some stuff you just can't tell until you've done it, I guess. Right. And up here. So, like that. Then like that. I wonder if I should just fill in those things there. I think I will. You know, I would prefer that not to be there, but maybe I can mask it somehow. I had to make a staircase. How am I supposed to plan all this stuff from the very beginning? Right, go up there and put a half block on the top. So like that, I think. One more. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Chop you. That doesn't look too bad at all now that it's all kind of matching. It doesn't look like the roof juts out too much, I don't think. I need to get rid of you. Okay, building materials away. 3, 4. Yeah, it's very handy. So we're going to keep hold of a lot of it. Cool. That one. Let us throw things away that we do not wish to have. These things, beetroot seeds, I don't need any of you. I don't need that thing, and I'm going to make all new tools, so we're just filling the river full of shit. Spruce loose. I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. I need 4. Cool. Shall I get rid of this sword? Yeah. You are no longer of any use to me, sir. Should really repair my armor at some point. Effectiveness, when does effectiveness start to go down due to condition? Really sure. Iron sword. Right. Okay, so if I throw dirt over here, I'm quite happy with that. I feel like I've worked hard. And now I want to float around and look at things. I can't quite. Why does this bit stick out so much? I might fill that up with... In fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to fill that up with stone. And I just need a load of food now. Hold on. Let's replant these potatoes. Potato seeds. Do you just replant them? It's all potatoes now, I think. Yeah. Baked potatoes. I knew there would be something that kind of was weird, and it just happens to be this. So. Ugh. Yeah, that's better. That is better. Vanish, go away. Nice. They look gorgeous. Can't really get a good look at the place. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put a front bit here on these pillars, but I kind of like the way the pillars look. That looks okay. That looks all right to me. Like a church stroke medieval castle. That'll do me. The Library of Knowledge. The Library of Ancient Texts. The Library of Ancient Arts. I know what's down there. I'm not going down there right now. What I could do to even up this is the kind of thing you do to fudge things, isn't it? Just put like a room here, you know, so it matches up with that side. And we can mask that little buttress there. Because this might be all individual rooms eventually. High vaulted ceiling. The Library of Gram. Sorry, I just like having a look. I spent some time doing this. Hopefully nothing nasty spawns in here and destroys it all. Symmetricality is something that's pleasing in nature. It's a scientific fact, so you've got to try and make things look symmetrical. Right, I am out of here. Good work. Good job. Night time. Good night, world. And good night, stream. I'm going to bog off. Thank you to anyone who's still watching. Got a lot done that time. See you next time. Bye.